Hello there. I am Tommy Taco, and welcome back to my New York Yankees franchise. This is the box score of the game that I just played in Oakland. The Yankees lose a heartbreaker 2-1 in a game where all the runs were scored via the home run. If we look at the Yankees box score here, the Yankees getting their lone run from Giancarlo Stanton, and they had 6 hits and 1 run. Uh, Aaron Judge went 0 for 4. As far as Oakland, Laureano led off the game for Oakland with a home run. And then in the 8th inning, uh, Austin Allen homered off of Masahiro Tanaka to give them the lead, and they hold on to beat the Yankees 2-1. Tanaka pitched well in the loss. He had 10 strikeouts, went the distance, never even made it to 100 pitches. He was in the upper 90s. But that's how it goes sometimes in baseball. As far as Oakland, Megden pitched well. He kept the Yankees off balance and handed it over to the Oakland bullpen, and they took care of business. If we look at the schedule, I will be quick managing the next 2 games in Oakland, and as well as the first game in Texas. Ideally, I wanted to play this game. However, Tanaka is the starter, and as much as I like pitching with Tanaka, I wanted to use somebody else. So I will be playing this game in Texas. Let's do a quick recap of the season so far, since we're only going to quick manage 3 games. The Yankees started off the season in Baltimore and won 2 out of 3 there. Then they traveled to Tampa Bay, where they were swept in 3. Then the home opener, Toronto came to town. The Yankees won that, and then in quick manage, the Yankees went 4-2 against Toronto and Baltimore, which led to this game in Oakland. If we take a look at the standings, as we see on the screen here, Tampa Bay, after sweeping the Yankees, they're in first place at 11-4. Tied for second is the Red Sox and Yankees, both playing 500 ball, and the Orioles and the Blue Jays round out the standings there. If we take a look at the standings in the rest of the league, the AL Central, the Twins have won 4 in a row, and they lead that division by 2.5 games on the Indians. The AL West, we have the Mariners sitting at 11-5, followed closely by the Angels at 10-5. The Astros, there's some news. They are 4-10 on the season. Can't say I'm disappointed by that. And they've lost 7 in a row. Very interesting. As far as the National League, the New York Mets are leading the National League East with a 9-5 record, with the Marlins and Nationals close behind, playing 500 ball. There's a little surprise for early in the season. If we go to the National League Central, the Reds are 2-12. They lead the NL Central, with the Cubs right behind at 11-4, game and a half out. And then in the NL West, as expected, the Los Angeles Dodgers are leading that division with an 11-4 record. The Giants are 9-6, and they are 2 games back. So if we now we'll go to quick manage. There'll only be 3 games today, so hopefully there's a scenario where I can be injected into the game. Montgomery against Jesus Luzardo today, both lefties. Let's see what we have for a lineup here. Is anybody really tired? We could give Sanchez the day off here. Put in Kyle. And that's what we'll roll with today. LeMahieu, Judge, Torres, Stanton, Andujar, Hicks, Voit, Urshela, and Kyle.
Let's play ball.
LeMahieu leading it off for the Yanks. They go down 1-2-3. A's turn at the bat. The A's strand 2 runners, 0-0 after 1. Yankees, and they are done in the second. Time for Oakland to bat. Nothing going there. Top of third for the Yankees. Luke Voit, a solo home run for the Yankees, gives the Yankees a 1-0 lead. Followed by Gio Urshela, back-to-back for the New York Yankees, and they lead 2-0 here in the third inning. That'll bring up Kyle. Couple of singles. Okay, here we have runners at the corners, 2 outs, and Giancarlo Stanton up against Jesus Luzardo. And he singles in a run. And then Luzardo gets out of the inning. So the Yankees lead 3-0 going into the bottom of the third. A's leadoff hitter Laureano. And they are retired in order. Back to the Yankees. Okay, here we have 2 on, 2 out, and the Yankees leadoff hitter DJ LeMahieu, and he grounds out to end the inning. Bottom of 4 for the A's. Okay, Montgomery struck out the first 2 batters, then he walked the following batters. So here we have 2 on, 2 out, and Noose at the bat, and he grounds out. Yankees turn to hit. Okay, 2 on with 1 out. Andujar at the dish. He strikes out, and Hicks grounds into a fielder's choice. A's turn to hit. They go quietly in the 5th. Top of 6 for the Yankees now. Luzardo still in for the A's. Voit at the plate, who is already homered today.
Your attention, please.
Oh, and the A's have switched their pitcher to J.B. Wendelken, a right-hander. And he takes care of the Yankees in the 6th. A's turn to hit. And a home run for Chapman off of Montgomery. That gets the A's closer. However, the Yankees still lead 3-1 with 2 outs here in the 6th. And Montgomery gets out of the inning. So, top of 7. Wendelken is still pitching. Aaron Judge at the plate to lead off. And he walks. A single for Gleyber Torres. 2 on, 1 out. Stanton struck out, which will bring up Andujar. 2 outs, runners at the corner for Hicks. Bases loaded for Luke Voit. Ooh, I kind of want to jump in the game. I'll refrain in this scenario. Pitching change, Trevino comes in to face Voit. And he singles to give the Yankees a 5-1 lead. That'll do it for the Yankees in the 7th. Montgomery, you know what? He pitched 6 solid innings. I think I'm going to hand it over to the bullpen. Get them some work. Bring in Chad Green to start the 7th here against Oakland. Noose at the bat. He is the 8-hole hitter for the Oakland A's. And he singles. Piscotty singles as well. So we have 2 on, 2 out for Marcus Semien against Chad Green. And he strikes him out. Yankees turn to hit. Top of the 8th.
Take your base, ball 4.
Nothing doing there. On to the A's in the 8th. We're going to leave Chad Green in. Strikes out the first 2 batters. Can he get Chapman? And he does as he grounds out. 5-1 Yankee lead after 8. Giancarlo Stanton will lead it off in the 9th for the Yankees. And he'll be facing Yasmiro Petit for the Oakland A's, who just entered the game. And Petit takes care of the Yankees in the 9th. The Yankees have a 5-1 lead. We're going to end the game with Canely. And he finishes off the A's as the Yankees have defeated the Athletics 5-1. We're going to advance the day. Go right into the next game. I believe this is the last game in Oakland. Garrett Cole versus Sean Manaea, the lefty. Garrett Cole did not look well in his last contest. I do believe he gave up 11 runs. Yes, you heard me correctly, 11. He gave up 9 in the first inning. I decided to keep him in there and take one for the team because I didn't want to have to use so much of my bullpen, so I left him in, and after 3 innings he gave up 11 runs, so that was exciting. Let's see if he can bounce back. I'm going to roll this same lineup here. We'll go LeMahieu, Judge, Torres, Stanton, Sanchez, Hicks, Andujar, Voit, and Urshela. Don't tell me what to do. Estrada has not played this season. I'll look to get him in a game soon. As far as the game goes, here we go. Top of the first inning, LeMahieu leading it off against Manaea. So after 1 inning, New York and Oakland go quietly. Yankees batting in the top of the 2nd. Nothing doing there. Oakland, they strand a runner after 2 innings, 0-0. Andujar leads off against Manaea. Nothing doing there. Cole mows down the A's in the 3rd. 4th inning for the Yankees. They strand Torres on 1st, leading to Oakland. Marcus Semien leads off with a double off of Garrett Cole. 2 out, 1 runner at second base. Chris Davis comes to the plate against Garrett Cole, and he is out. Top of the 5th for the New York Yankees against Manaea, who is rolling right along here. Yankees get their first hit. Runners at the corners, 2 outs for Urshela. And he doubles in 2 to give the Yankees a 2-0 lead. And they score 2 runs in the 5th, leading to the Oakland A's batting in the bottom of the 5th. Nothing doing there. Top 6 for the Yanks. Nothing doing there. Oakland goes scoreless in the 6th. Top of the 7th for the Yankees now. Oh, we have 2 on, 2 out for the Yankees, and Urshela at the plate against Manaea. And he singles, bases loaded, 2 outs. LeMahieu, and he flies out. Bottom of 7 for Oakland. They have Laureano at second with 2 outs. We're going to stick with Cole here. And he hits Tony Kemp. Marcus Semien with 2 on and 2 out. And Cole strikes him out. Yankees will be batting in the top of the 8th. And they go quietly, bottom of the 8th for the Oakland A's. Let's stretch Cole here. That's why we pay him the big money. And he gets out of it. 2-0 Oakland. Yankees batting against Wendelken in the 9th inning here. I spoke too soon. Lou Trevino comes in the game. Gary Sanchez, Hicks, and the Yankees are retired in the 9th. We are going to enter the game and try and finish this off with Garrett Cole. Seems like as good a time as any. See if we can get the complete game shutout with Cole. I'm going to immediately go and warm up Chapman and probably another pitcher just in case.
And welcome in, everybody, as we join you now with nobody out in the 9th inning. At the plate, Austin Allen. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. Torres at the bag. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Oakland. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 2-0 finish today. So the Bronx Bombers used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Garrett Cole takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Sean Manaea pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 6 hits.
All right,
no
so
errors,
we finish off the game with Garrett Cole. We complete the complete game shutout, holding Oakland to 6 hits. Cole with the win, Manaea with the loss. Notable performance from Gio Urshela. He knocked in both the Yankees' runs. For the 2-0 Yankees win. On to Texas. This will be the last quick managed game. It'll be Severino versus Kluber. Okay. We're going to give Judge the day off. We're also going to give Estrada his first start of the season. Let's see if Tyler Wade. But we're going to give Torres the day off. And that's what I'm going to go with. We're going to need to give LeMahieu and Hicks a day off soon. Maybe we can stretch them off to the stretch them out rather to the off day coming up. But this is what we're going to roll with: LeMahieu, Gardner, Hicks, Stanton, Sanchez, Tauchman, Voit, Tyler Wade, and Estrada.
Play ball.
LeMahieu leading off. Yankees go in order in the first. Brings up Texas. Corey Kluber is on the bump for the Rangers.
4-4. Take the base.
And Michael Tauchman takes Kluber deep for a 2-run home run, knocking in Giancarlo Stanton. Then the Yankees have a 2-0 lead here in the second. Voit triples, and he's left stranded at third. But after the top of the first, the Yankees lead 2-0. Going to the bottom of the second, Severino pitching to Gallo, strikes him out, and retires the Rangers in orders. Top of the third for the Bronx Bombers. They go quietly, as do the Rangers in the third. Top of the fourth, starting with Stanton. Yankees go 1-2-3. Rangers turn at the dish. They also go 1-2-3. So Kluber has settled down after giving up that 2-run homer to Tauchman in the second. Top of the fifth, Yankees batting. Luke Voit leads off with a walk. Nothing doing there. Bottom 5 for Texas. Okay, the Rangers have 2 on, 2 out, and Chirinos batting against Severino, and he strikes him out. Top of 6 for the Yankees. Giancarlo Stanton hits a 2-out home run off of Corey Kluber. The Yankees lead 3-0. Bottom of 6 for the Rangers. Severino rolling right along after 6 innings. 3-0 Yanks. Top 7 now.
Your attention, please.
The Rangers bring in lefty Brett Martin to face lefty Mike Tauchman. We're going to let Tauchman hit here, and he doubles. As does Luke Voigt to give the Yankees a 4-0 lead. And then the Yankees go 1-2-3 after that. 4-0 Yankees. Rangers batting against Severino, and he mows them down. After 7, 4-0 Yanks. Gardner batting against Martin. No, they'll bring in Cody Allen to face Brett Gardner. Cody Allen gives up a single to Stanton, and that's it. Now the Rangers will be hitting off of Severino, who we are going to leave in. He's got a bunch of energy still, and he takes care of business. Top of the 9th for the New York Yankees. They bring in Jesse Chavez to face Tauchman. He singles and is left on base. Nothing doing there. Bottom of the 9th. We're going to go for another complete game shutout here. Severino's only given up 1 hit. Still is probably just under half of his energy, so we're just going to let him take care of business here.
Ball 4, extra base.
Okay, I might have spoke too soon. We have a situation with runners at the corners. 1 out here in the 9th. Fielder's choice. We have 2 outs in the 9th. Can Severino complete the game and the shutout? And he does. The Yankees have defeated the Rangers 4-0. So that's another complete game shutout for the Yankees. That is certainly nice to see. That will conclude this broadcast. The next game you will see me is in Texas, facing former Yankee Lance Lynn. It'll be my first time pitching with Paxton. I have pitched with Cole, Severino, and Tanaka so far. I want to use as many different players as I can as possible. So I'll be playing this game in Texas, and then looking ahead, this game will be quick managed, and then I will probably either play at home against Cincinnati right here, or one of these games against Cleveland next week. And of course the rest of the games will be quick managed. So we'll see you in Texas. Thanks for tuning in. Take care.